Good morning, it's Neil Dalrymple, CEO of Bowls Australia, with an update from the Bowls Australia head office. We're very pleased to have the President of Bowls Australia, Mr. Darryl Clout, joining us here today. Welcome, Darryl.
Thanks, Neil.
And a significant piece of news occurred last weekend with Darryl being successful on getting to the Commonwealth Games Australia board. Darryl, what does that mean for the sport of bowls in Australia?
Well, you're right. It is significant. I think it's a recognition of where bowls sits in the scheme of things in terms of Commonwealth Games movement. We've always been a significant contributor to that movement, both on the field of play and in the boardroom. It's a recognition that we, as one of the three non-Olympic sports that are involved with the Commonwealth Games, have a significant contribution to make. So it was exciting on two levels. It was exciting for me personally to be elected to the board and recognised by my peers, I guess the other 16 or 17 sports who were electing the new board of management, and it was exciting, as I said, for our sport. And we look forward to continue to make the contribution that we've already made.
So just for everyone's background, a new board has been elected for the Commonwealth Games in Australia. Ben Houston from Triathlon is the new president. 6 elected directors now join Ben to form a board of 7. There are 2 appointed directors to be added. But I suppose on behalf of Bowls Australia, Darryl, we certainly acknowledge Sam Coffer, who has been president of the Commonwealth Games in Australia for well over 20 years. Geraldine Brown and Mike Victor, vice presidents, who have contributed so much to the Commonwealth Games movement in Australia. And for those that don't know, the CGA is in very strong position financially. We've hosted 2 Commonwealth Games over the last 12 years, 2006 in Melbourne, 2018 on the Gold Coast, and it's fair to say that the sport and Commonwealth Games is very strong in Australia, so we're looking forward to a great future, Darryl.
Well, there's no doubt that Sam Coffer and his executive over a long period of time have set the CGA in Australia up to progress and to do even better. So congratulations to Sam and his previous board. It is a new ball game, I guess. It's a different governance system. I think it's a more modern governance system than previously. That's not meant to criticise what's gone behind, but I look forward to trying to make a contribution along with the other 6 elected directors and soon to be appointed to independent directors as well.
Well, thanks for that, Darryl. And just quickly, we've just come off a fabulous week of bowls in Brisbane at Club Pine Rivers, the BPL and also the BPL Cup. We've had the finals of the BPL Cup as well. Great, spectacular, great coverage for bowls. Very exciting, Darryl. Just some comments from you about the BPL.
Well, firstly, BPL 08, I think it was an outstanding success by any measure. Increased crowds, a better atmosphere, I think, than any that we've had previously. Hopefully, we've had good television ratings. It looked fantastic on screen. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to be there personally because I was getting myself elected to the board of Commonwealth Games Australia. But it again produced a wonderful vision, a great competition, and I guess if you're from Queensland, a fitting winner.
Yeah.
BPL Cup, fantastic innovation. It shows anyone out there in the bowls world that they have a chance to do exactly what the champions of our game do, to emulate them. Again, it was a successful tournament. The number of teams that participated in BPL Cup this year was more than double that last year, I think, and hopefully that number will increase again next year as it becomes more evident that it's a great format of the game, and it presents opportunities for people to compete against teams from other states.
And finally, for those out there that would be maybe interested in this, Darryl, myself and Chris Wallace from the Bowls Australia office competed in the Victorian Open on the weekend, or on Monday actually, in the triples. We drew one, lost a couple, but we had a great time, and congratulations to Bowls Victoria on running a fabulous event, the Victorian Open in the greater Shepparton region. Great again for the sport of bowls in Victoria. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you, Darryl, for joining us on this update, and we certainly will look forward to keeping you informed with other developments from the head office. Thank you.